As you see, Gia is excited. We are going to Nantucket, Massachusetts. Nantucket, located in Massachusetts, it's about 30 miles south from Cape Cod. The main reason we are visiting Nantucket is to attend Kip's one of the best friend Kara's wedding, and we are pretty excited as we are going there for the first time. The Bermuda flight schedule is quite crazy these days, so we had to fly to Miami and take another flight to go to Boston. Gia has been great so far and she managed to sleep in the flight, which made a huge difference. And when in Boston, you could have tried the clam chowder. We grab a quick bite at the airport and then we're gonna head out to the ferry terminal. Ferry terminal to go to Nantucket is about an hour drive. It was quite a sunny day, however the temperature is hovering around low 50s. Hyannis is the main junction that you turn into the ferry terminal. We were quite impressed with the how they operate the ferries. It was quite quick for us to checking in, and then they handle our luggages on a separate bay and make sure they all goes in the same ferry. Keith booked the tickets for the captain's deck, which we got a bird's eye of the view of the sceneries around. And it was definitely a good scenic route to go to Nantucket, and I would recommend to anybody to take a ferry at least once to go to Nantucket. We were sitting at the captain's deck, however it started to get a little chilly while we start cruising, so we managed to go get some seatings inside the ferry. Also to mention, the ferry carries a small cafe which also sell alcohol, wines and beers as well as coffees and muffins.
Don't get me here. Don't get me.
We did quite enjoy the ferry ride, and it was quite fast and took about an hour for us to get to Nantucket. It was starting to get in dark by the time we get to Nantucket. I believe it was around 7 o'clock in the night. And then they do have a good system to check out with the luggage, and they bring all the luggages outside the deck, and then we can pick up our luggage and head out to the hotel. We used the Hotel Nantucket shuttle, and they came and pick us up right away, and it's like about literally 10 to 15 minutes ride from the ferry terminal. And we are home for the night, which is the Hotel Nantucket. We are pleasantly surprised with the amenities and the condition of the room. Keith got us a junior suite, but this has a lot of characteristics of Nantucket itself, and plenty of space, and very thoughtful the way they have designed. Obviously Gia didn't really use her bed, but it's good to have these options, and not to mention they have a small bed well being placed in the bathroom knowing that we are bringing a child, which is a nice touch. Mata, little, you have a little fish? Although it's been quite a long day, but Gia is in great spirits. That's Gia's bed? Yeah. Okay. That's bed. And you know how much Jay likes these fine things. We had a really good sleep because we were quite tired, and then we check out the restaurant at the hotel for breakfast, and then we start heading out for a quick walk. It was a beautiful day out and the sun is quite shining bright, although the temperature is again around low 50s. The Nantucket Hotel and Resort has its own characteristics and it's been beautifully designed and it goes really well with the island vibe. It was quite a fun walk to the town. We walked like about 20 minutes to downtown, that's what they call, and had some parks so Gia can run around.
You want to get on the elephant? It's too big, G. Come on, G.
We noticed the downtown was really quiet. Actually, the most of the restaurants or the businesses wasn't even open because Nantucket is known for its summer crowd, and was barely any people that we come across when we are walking to town. It has only about 14,500 population, but most of the local residents, even they go away during the winter and then come back for the summer. We were quite amazed by the pebble stones on the roads, which we normally don't see, and we clearly see it being influenced by Boston or the European, mainly Irish influence. As I mentioned, most of the businesses are not even quite open yet for this season, and we even had a hard time to find a pharmacy. They don't really display much names around it, so better to ask somebody for directions. And also to mention, the locals are very helpful when giving directions. While Gia is taking a nap, I decided to check out the gym at the Hotel Nantucket. Really impressed, and this is like a full-on gym for a hotel. They seem to have a good members program, so they can rent out this gym for their members who live on the island, and that's why they have this full equipped gym is available. Also to mention, the locker room and the showers are looking impeccable. Also, they have this kids room and the games area. Since the Nantucket doesn't have much things to do, it's a good thing for them to have these options available for their guests. And it's the wedding day for our good friends Kara and Duran. We had such a wonderful time, a great food, good wines, and a good company, and we had such a wonderful time. Then we wish our very loving Kara and Duran a wonderful wedded life. The next day morning we are taking off from Nantucket, and then we decide to take a flight to fly into Boston. The airport was pretty close, as like about 10 minutes drive from the hotel, and then we decide to take Cape Air to fly into Boston. What we heard from the other people are these flights will never be on time, so if you decide to take one of these flights, plan well ahead. Also, to mention, the seating arrangements of these flights are based on your weight. Since the flights are quite small and lighter, so there's a chance that you may not be able to sit together with your significant other. It was one of the fun rides that we had, and one of the most interesting flights that we ever had in our lives. It was quite fun, but a bumpy ride to Boston, and also a very scenic ride, I believe. Then we reached to Boston. It's about 40 minutes, and then we are ready for our next destination. Please join Jay's Kitchen Bermuda for our next adventure.